From WMHS, this is Monticello Today with Michael Comer and Lauren Drake, live from the studio at Monticello High School.
Good morning and welcome to Monticello Today on a Tuesday morning. I'm Michael.
And I'm Thomas, in for Lauren this morning. Coming up on the broadcast this morning, we have a message from a couple of drama students, a few announcements, a sports report that includes a look at the final play of the 2012 Monticello football season, and on top of that, one more surprise that we know you will all enjoy.
But we start this morning with an update on the schedule for the remainder of the week. Because an A-Day was lost due to the evacuation yesterday, the administrators and lead teachers have made the decision to make Friday an A-Day instead of the typical A-B rotation. So the rest of the week's schedule will be B-A, B-A.
We'll be back with a few announcements. But first, congratulations to all the girls that made the 2012-2013 basketball cheer squad.
Still to come this morning, some drama students will tell you of how you can improve your acting skills. But first, for the musical auditions. But first, a few announcements.
Thanks, Michael. Although Thanksgiving was last week, there are still plenty of turkeys around. The 10th grade class will be selling turkey grams for $1 in the cafeteria during lunch today through Thursday of this week. Turkey grams will be handed out on Friday at the start of each block. On Thursday, November 29th, there will be an interest meeting for the Johns Hopkins Model UN Conference in Mr. Barron's room, R208. All interested students should attend to receive important information. There will be a Spanish Honor Society meeting in the Forum tomorrow morning at 8:15. All members are asked to attend. And good news for seniors this morning, the Jostens representative will return to Monticello on November 30th and December 11th to take cap and gown orders during all three lunches. December 11th will be the last day that students can order the cap and gown at school. After that date, orders and payments must be mailed to Jostens. And after December 15th, a late fee will be applied to your order. If you have questions, please call Ms. Connie Jenkins in the guidance office. And now here's Michael.
Thanks, Thomas. There will be no Mustang morning on this coming Thursday, November 29th. All students should report to mentorship at 8:55. And a representative from Virginia State University will visit Monticello tomorrow at 9:35 in P105. Make sure you stop by P105 today if you wish to sign up. The Monticello Fall Athletic Banquet will be held tonight at 6:30 p.m. in the cafeteria. Tickets are $5 per person, but all athletes do get in for free. And now here's two students from the drama department to tell you about the workshops that will take place leading up to the auditions for the spring musical.
Do you think you can dance?
Sing or act?
Or do you just want to learn? Do you want to be part of Monticello's 2013 spring musical in the Heights? Then come down to the dance and vocal workshop in the chorus room and the forum on November 29th, December 4th, and December 6th. We will prepare you for the best audition.
Contact Miss Michaels and Miss Nichols for more information.
Up next, I'll have the sports report for you. Stay tuned for a look at the controversial play that ended the 2012 Monticello football season. Good morning once again, everyone. Now I'm here with some news on what happened in sports over the break. On Friday night, the football team fell just short of a spot in the state semifinals when they lost a close contest with Kettle Run by a score of 21-24. The game ended with a questionable final call on a late touchdown pass to Josh Mom. The officials in the end zone ruled that the pass was out of bounds despite a clutch catch with no time left on the clock. As you can imagine, the pandemonium that followed the play was enormous. And even though the footage that we have is the most revealing angle, we still want to show it to you so you can get a feel for what the atmosphere was like during that final play. Take a look.
It's kidding. Go.
The team finished the season with a 10-3 record, and it's worth mentioning that it took an impressive effort from the Mustangs to even be in a position to make that play after trailing 17-0 at the half. All girls who are interested in playing lacrosse should be aware that conditioning will begin tomorrow and will take place on Tuesdays and Thursdays until 6:30 p.m. from here on out. You must have a physical on file to participate. See Ms. Red in B101 if you have any questions. That concludes this edition of the Monticello Sports Report. Here's the surprise we promised.
Good morning, staff and students. This is Dr. Turner. Obviously, this is a little special Turner time because it's not Friday, but I would try not to be too long-winded and drag this out. I just have a couple of things I wanted to talk about. The news team here did share a little information about the football game, talking about the questionable play that had all of us a little upset about maybe what the final outcome should have been one way or the other. And I want to just expand on that some. Friday night, I know that our fans, most of the fans, there were students, our students, were not excited about not only that call, but maybe some of the other calls that the officials made during that game. But I wanted to highlight what I heard during the game, which was somewhat disturbing to me. And I was disappointed. There was a particular call, and the crowd, the fans, the students were already somewhat riled up because of just the sheer nature of we were trying to, basically at this point, we were fighting against the clock. The team was moving the ball down the field. Jalil had made a couple of throws, and we were moving the ball down. TJ was running. We were getting close to the end zone, and then we had the bad call. Well, what I heard out of the stands, is what I'm talking about. That it was not appropriate. I heard the fans, the students, using profanity that was directed at the officials. And I just wanted to stop and pause for a second and just get you all to understand that as fans, you are pretty much a part of the team. Your behavior, your attitude, how you react has a lot to do with how athletes will respond. Obviously, the athletes, whether they're football players, basketball players, field hockey athletes, it doesn't matter the sport, but when the athlete sees and hears that the crowd is out of control, or maybe not out of control, but not being appropriate, that doesn't help them stay or keep their composure. And one of the things that I don't want us to get into, because we have a very good record, if you will, for being appropriate as students, as a school, that I don't want to hear the profanity just because you think a call is bad. Sports, unfortunately, they're going to be bad calls. Whether our athlete was in bounds or out of bounds, the call was made. We don't have any replays at that particular level. High school ball, can't throw any flags to look at tape or have officials look at tape. We have to go with what's there, okay? But the students here, in my opinion, are the greatest students anywhere, not just in Albemarle County, Jefferson District, but you all are phenomenal, and I don't want you to do anything that goes against what I know you really are. And the profanity and behaving that way in public doesn't do you any justice. You're disrespecting yourself as well as your parents, and you're not making this school look good. You have to keep in mind that it's because of you that we have so many people that want to visit the school. You noticed last couple of weeks we've had students from other countries, we've had professors from other countries. That's not because of me. I get a telephone call from central office, and there's central office people who believe that, hey, can we bring this group over to the school because of the children, because of your students. They don't want to come see me. It's because of how you all behave and how you make people feel when they come to the building. You're an outstanding group of young people, and I don't want you to disrespect yourself in at an athletic competition just because you've become somewhat upset. So let's just keep that in mind, because obviously we have we have winter sports and spring ball. We got a lot going on. So we're gonna have a lot of opportunities to watch our friends compete, and we just want to make sure that we're doing all we can to help them be successful. And I'll end on this. As you know, obviously we had the bomb threat yesterday. Again, I won't beat a dead horse, but you all did a fantastic job, students and teachers. I don't have any real new information, but I will say that the technology department for the county, which is called DART, the Albemarle County Police Department, they're both working very diligently to find out who this person is who did this. And I want you to keep in mind that once we do things that harm a school, it makes being at school tough. So let's try to keep the school safe, and see you later. Thank you.